Okay, Sammy, we're going to be talking about controlling the club a little bit better. And I'm sure the players at home have seen a drill where you have an open palm on the back of that club shaft, keeping it in contact with the thumb. That helps with the sequence of your swing, keeping your hands in front of your chest, right, and controlling
100%.
that club face, mate. But sometimes the best training aids can come from a unique source. And we've got a swimming paddle there, a kid's swimming paddle. And this is a great way to build awareness of controlling the club throughout the swing, but also really the position of your hand on the golf club as well. Now, we have 100%. Matchups, and you can certainly do a multitude of different movements throughout the swing and still, with skill, get the job done.
Correct.
But we're going to use this specifically as a stock model of how that could help players.
Absolutely, which I love.
Yeah.
So I literally just put this on the side of their hand. They can put this on the side of the shaft, and this will help the structure of the wrist the whole time pretty much, and where they're putting force on the shaft and stuff.
Okay,
so it's excellent.
We do see players who are struggling with their ball striking. Really, they'll lose a lot of contact with their backhand and the pressure that they're applying on their hand and the grip throughout the swing.
Correct.
We do see a lot of players with what we call back arm retraction, so it would move behind them. All of a sudden they start pulling the hands, and that connection point between the two hands becomes quite loose. We can see that the club will start to become uncontrolled, and a lot at the moment of impact, we're going to see these hands kind of separate and twist off.
Absolutely.
So let's put that on my back hand here so I can get a feel for it. So thread that through, middle finger.
Middle finger on that.
Great little invention here. Okay, so now from there, I just put my hand on the side of the shaft.
And you can put it a little bit lower if you want. Like you could put it right below. Yeah, like that.
Perfect.
And just so, and then there's a little crevice there that the shaft fits on perfectly.
That's,
And then you just take practice swings, and you can hit balls with that as well, obviously, at a slower speed. But you're absolutely correct. And you just try to keep it on it the whole time. That's beautiful.
Yeah, fantastic. And like, I love exercises like this. I can feel the whole chain of sequence of my upper body, my lower body going along for the ride, keeping the hands in front, because as soon as I lose that point of contact, and let's say this hand starts slipping off the golf club, well, you know you've lost the feeling. The key to improving in golf is all about exaggeration, right? Like if I'm a player and I have no awareness of what this backhand, backarm should do, it's separating off the golf club, flapping about in no man's land, and then I put this on, this should feel wildly different. And that's great because it builds awareness. Now, something for free along the ride here is if you jump over here for me, is that as I make this backswing, I want you to talk about the arm structure, the distance between my elbows, and what happens as a result, relating that back to what a lot of players are trying to work on, right?
Yeah, which is your elbows are closer together, exactly like you said. You have it more on the inseam with your right elbow. This also helps promote good ball striking as well for a lot of people. And shaft wrist angle is beautiful, keeping the club in front of your chest the whole time, beautiful. Yes, and your delivery, excellent. You got extension in the right wrist. Yes, delivery of the club, excellent. All you have to do from there is pivot. Just turn it around.
And that's wonderful, because we would see a lot of the players, if they did this, be it with this training tool or just their open palm, as they would take the golf club back, the elbows would begin to separate.
100%, yeah.
Right? And a lot of that is because they're not applying the correct pressure on the back of the shaft.
Correct.
So the hands need to work in such a way to control the club face and the delivery, get that downward strike, and get the compression after the golf ball, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Excellent.
Perfect. Yeah, so look, as I moved that golf club back into space, I felt that the hands were staying more in front of the chest, especially moving through impact. Now, this is a challenging drill, guys, so you want to start off slow. You want to be very intentional. Obviously, we don't always have one of these, so if you grab that back, this is an extension of the open palm drill. So take your normal grip, place your fingers completely off the golf club like this, make some swings back and through, keeping that point of contact. But using big training aids such as that just helps that awareness, right? Because it's a lot easier to kind of cheat what I'm doing here with this hand, but you do something like that, you've got this more space of that training aid on the club, and it's going to help with the structure of the drill, isn't it?
100%. So also with what you're saying, some people can do it without the hand, and some people you just put the shaft across a couple fingers. So they kind of have a support of the shaft with it. And that totally works as well. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. If you're struggling to control the club face throughout the swing, you're hitting it a little bit crooked, what you can do is use this drill where you take your back hand off the golf club, apply some pressure, cool little training aid like that, or simply just open your palm and make some swings feeling like you're always staying in contact, and it can really help you with your ball striking.
Thanks for watching this video. YouTube thinks that you would benefit from watching this one next. So click that card and it could be the tip that you need to take your game to the next level. I'll see you next time.